the fish. So, I have made it to the pond I'm going to be fishing today, and as you guys can tell, completely open water. A lot of the ponds in my area are still kind of like half frozen, a little bit of ice on it, but this pond usually thaws out first before any of the other ones, so I knew I had to come check it out. And yeah, sure enough, absolutely no ice whatsoever, which is pretty sweet. Now it is about 12:30, 1 o'clock, so I do have a good amount of time to try to figure them out today. Typically when I go from the bank, I really like to just use one rod with me. It's just super easy to walk the shoreline with one rod. You're not forgetting any of the rods as you go. But today, because it's so early in the season, don't really know what they're going to be biting on, if they're going to be biting at all. We had a really cold winter, and this pond is really shallow, and I'm already seeing a bunch of dead bluegill on the shorelines, so the side of the pond might have had a winter fish kill, not sure yet. Haven't seen any dead bass or pickerel, just a bunch of bluegill. But yeah, I got a shaky head worm with me, a weightless worm with me, and I got a jackhammer with me. I did tie this on when I got here. I did have a white spinnerbait on here, but it's not supposed to be super sunny out, so I kind of switched things up from a spinnerbait to a chatterbait. It's just an all black jackhammer, even the blade is black. I'm gonna switch out that worm, I believe, for a different color, but I might leave it on there. I don't even know what other color I might have. Let's check that real quick. Yeah, looks like the only other color I have is black. So we'll just stick with that watermelon color, and then once I snap off or it gets too beat up, then I'll switch over to the black. Not gonna lie, because of the cold winter and me not catching anything, I was kind of over ice fishing, like back at the end of January, beginning of February, and after that I just had no motivation to do any ice fishing. But we're gonna start off with the weightless Texas. As you guys can tell in front of me, super shallow. Let's pull on this, see if it'll break. Well, guess I'm glad I pulled on it a little bit, because it just snapped. Only like a foot deep out there. But I think it drops off to about 3 foot past all that debris floating in the water there, so. Not gonna lie, I may make the trip all the way back to my truck and drop this off. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it off. I don't have any line anyway. It's a super cheap combo anyway. See if I can walk out here a little bit. Got a free frog. It's a scum frog. What's that company name? Snack Proof? I don't know. I will take that though. I got a big old collection of free lures I find just from bank fishing. You can see why they snapped off. They're using like 8-pound mono. Maybe not even 8-pound mono. Alright, we're gonna switch things up for the first time today. I'm gonna do a little bit more targeted casting. Just in this small little area, there's 18 dead bluegill. Couple more cats. I'm going back to the chatterbait. Horrible. Alright, so I've been fishing now for about 2 hours and absolutely nothing. Not even close to something. Time of the year I catch at least a couple pickerel, but I think I just started on the wrong side of the pond. So this pond has like a shallow side and a deep side, and I started on the shallow side, but I don't know if there was just like a fish kill on this side of the pond or what, but I saw dead crappie, dead bluegill everywhere. It's not looking good for me today. So I do only have about 2 hours left to fish. And I think what I should have done was started at the deep side, because like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just in the small area in front of me, dead bluegill. I haven't seen any dead bass or dead pickerel, which kind of keeps me pushing to go forward. So head back. Please be a fish. Please be a fish. I think it's, yes, it is a fish. Yes. I landed on its head. What is it? What's happening? He's just spiraling. Look at that. He's like, what just happened? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Yes, first bass of the year, and it's not even a pickerel. Oh my goodness, I will take that for sure. I thought today was not gonna work out for me, but I will take that. That's a solid 1 pounder right there. Cool. All right, I must have landed it on his head, because it was like one turn of the handle and he was on. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Oh, it's good to get the monkey off the back. That being said, it took me almost 3 hours to get him. But I will take that first bass of the year. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so that is it for today, and overall I can't complain too much. I did end up catching that one bass, my first bass of the year, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Did snap off on 2 out of my 3 rods today, which is kind of unfortunate for the first time out this year, but yeah, can't complain too much with catching that one bass. It's still early in the season. I mean, this pond here had 2 feet of ice like just a couple weeks ago. So I kind of got lucky where we had a lot of rain, and this pond here is actually connected to the Merrimack River. So when that floods, it kind of washes out the ice pretty early in the season. That's why I kind of knew that it was going to be open this time of the year. Like I said earlier in the video, we still have ice on like the majority of our ponds and lakes. But let's just kind of go over the bait that I used to catch that one fish today. This is an all black Z-Man jackhammer. Yeah. Rage Swimmer, 3.75 inches on the back of that chatterbait. No, it's called Electric Shad. Thought it was Smallmouth Magic. But either way, that's what I had on the back of the chatterbait. In a couple weeks, a lot of places are going to be opening up. The smaller ponds are going to get slightly warmer. It is going to be all the way until June, in my opinion, in spawn. We're going to have a late spawn this year. Typically, spawn is anywhere from May, June, and July in New Hampshire. I've seen smallmouth on beds in the middle of July before. So this year, because it's been so cold, I do definitely think the spawn's going to be a little bit later this year. Even on smaller ponds like this, the spawn won't be till like the beginning of June. Still have quite a ways to go before the water temps really and truly warm up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.